Welcome to creating a document in Microsoft Word. This is Amanda Deems. In this tutorial, I will show you how to create a document using Microsoft Office Word. To begin, I will click on the Start button in the corner of my desktop screen. Then I will click on All Programs, and I will find Microsoft Office in the list. I will click on it, and then I will come down and click on Microsoft Office Word to open the program. I will maximize this screen, and now we are ready to format our document using the toolbar that's located at the top of this screen. Before I begin entering text into my document, I need to make some decisions about the font that I will use. In the font area, right here, I will look in this box by clicking on the arrow, and I can see all of the fonts that are available to use. For my document, I will use Times New Roman, so I find it in the list and click on it. Then, to determine the size font, I will come to this box and click on the arrow to see the choices. In this document, I will use size 12, so I highlight 12 and click. Now, I'm ready to set the line spacing for my document. For this, I will look in the paragraph area, and to see line spacing, I will click on this arrow in the corner, and this box appears. In the middle of this box, I see line spacing, and I can click on the arrow to see the options. For single spacing, I would click on single, but for this document I'm using double spacing, so I will come down to double, click that, and then to apply this change, I will come down and click the OK button. Now I need to check the margins for my document. To look at the margin options, I will come up to the Page Layout tab, and when I click on it, I see the Margins button. I can click on this button and see the different settings. I will use the normal setting, which leaves a 1-inch margin all around the page. I will click on this, and now I'm ready to enter some text into the document. My document has a title that should be centered on the page, so to center my text, I will come up to the Home tab and click it to see this toolbar. I will come over to the Paragraph box, and this button here allows me to center text on the page. I will click here, and you can see that my cursor has moved to the center of the page, and I will go ahead and enter a title for my document. Then I will use the Enter key on my keyboard to move to the next line, and the rest of my document will not be centered on the page, so I will come back up to the Paragraph box, and I will use this button to align the text on the left margin. I will click this button, and you can see that the cursor has moved over to the left margin. To begin my first paragraph, I want to indent, so I use the Tab key on my keyboard to indent, and then I can enter my paragraph. And I'm going to go ahead and enter a sentence so that you can see what will happen when I reach the end of this line of text. And you can see that the text came back to the left margin and started the next line. From here, I can continue entering text to complete my document. To save my document or to print it, I would look up here in the left corner of my screen to the Office button. I would click here to see options to save, to print, and I also see an option to close. By clicking this button, I could close this document and begin a new document. Or I could come over here and click Exit Word, and this would exit me out of the Word program. I can click on the Office button once more to close these options, and I go right back to the document and I can continue working. In summary, you can create a document in Microsoft Word by using the font, paragraph, and page layout options to format your document. You can use the Office button to save and print your document as well as to close the document. I hope that you have found this tutorial to be very helpful.